Okay guys, we're approaching San Francisco. We're 11 miles out. Set speed 140. Right, let's see, right, report runway in sight. What runway are we landing at though? Clear vision runway 10 left. What heading? 10 left heading 105. Oh, that's a bit too much. 105. I acknowledge the approach. Tune San Fran Tower. Contact San Fran Tower. 9 miles northwest inbound. Oh my Christ, on a bike. Autopilot's going off. And we're dropping the flaps. That's a bad thing. By the time ATC tells me, for example, now it's too late. It's already a bit too late. See, I already got full flaps now. Now gear are going down. This is a big plane. I know I don't really need to say that, but I'm going to just because we're already too high. Alright, what's our speed? Yeah, it's not really... Alright, well, we're clear to land. I've never actually approached San Francisco from this side. It's always been from one of the others. I've either had to land... Well, actually, I've only had to land coming in from that. I've only actually landed here. I think I've actually only landed here once. I've taken off, though, multiple times. I've flown from KSFO to Honolulu most recently. You'll be seeing an A380 flight out of here. DLH. DLH is the kind of... I think it's the ICAO code. Keep the nose up. We're way off, so I'm going to attempt to do is a side slip. Which is where you basically keep the nose pointed in one direction, but
approaching
move.
and
Have the direction
left.
of travel be in another. We're not lagging as much as I feared we would. So, you know, the FPS isn't too good, but it's not absolutely terrible. If you know what I'm saying. Right. Huh, that's interesting how one of them just has a bad case of fidgeting. I'm going to have to be careful in this landing. I don't want to have to file a manual PIRAP. Alright, the nose is down. We're going in through this fog. What's our speed? Are we maintaining speed? Good. Auto throttle off. So look, if we're maintaining speed, I want to have the autopilot... Not the autopilot. The autopilot I would disconnect either way. Actually, I want the auto throttle off. So that then I can react instantly. So if we get close to the ground, I can... Yeah, I'll stay out of the cockpit because I don't get a good view with that attitude, with the attitude I have, the nose up. Alright, well, we're going to make the runway. Either that or I'm actually a lot lower than I think. The plane's just bigger. So I think we're almost at the threshold. So set thrust idle, we're going to descend. I've basically armed the reversers. Okay, we need to turn and flare. Oh, that was nice. May not have been too smooth, but that I'd say was one of my best. Landing rate, ACARS, -300. Nice round number, but in honesty, it's not too bad. Alright, stone reversers. Alright. Flaps up. I think the brakes are actually more effective. Right, exit runway when able. I'm going to turn onto this runway here. Right, bring up the overhead.
Approaching 19 right.
Taxi. Right, stop. I'm just going to stop the plane.
On runway 19
Wait,
right.
I think I may have turned
flaps,
too much.
Flaps.
No, I didn't. Okay, never mind that. Acknowledge ground handoff. Right, what I want. Taxi lights on. Landing lights off. Strobe lights off. Okay, tune San Fran ground. And press taxi to the gate. That, in all honesty, I'd say was a pretty nice landing. I mean, you don't really have those perfectly smooth landings with an aircraft this size, really. Because you see, you know, with a smaller plane, you can take Golf 101. Okay, I'll shut it down and. Yeah, as you can see, the weather in San Francisco isn't too good. There's a Delta.
Right.
I'd say that's an A320 series, or an A320. It's either an A318, A319, or A320. I go for the 19 or 20 because that's kind of the intermediate. Right then. Oh, there's an old Nippon plane there. He was acting rather quickly, don't you think? Right, really quickly outside. Oh, that's the bad thing. I can't really make out where I'm supposed to taxi to. I'll just assume it's what's over there, so it's not too far. I should probably just hit. Well, you can see that. You can just see the sheer size of this plane because it has basically a 777 set of gear. And, you know, a pair of 747 gears. That just shows this thing is absolutely massive. I'm actually just going to not park where I'm told, just simply because I don't have the time to taxi there at the moment. And I think, yeah, there are double gates here. So I'm just gonna... I'm gonna turn in there because that gives me a bit more time. Actually, no, I can turn into this one here. But I need to brake quite viciously. And of course we'll shut the plane down and end. It's a bit of the flippity flap. Careful with the throttle. Parking brake set. I'm sorry that I didn't park better, but that's the best I could do at the moment. Get into the... there. Right. So as that was a flight from EDDF to KSFR, Frankfurt, to San Francisco with the Lufthansa A380. I'm Boss M25. Goodbye.